Mirror me, everybody. It's Draven Nightshade here. Welcome again to, another Herb 101 video. What the hell? Hold on. There we are. Let's scoot that back a little more. There we go. You can see my little part of my coffee table here. Anyway, to the next herb, which would be on cinnamon, and I did write my notes and everything with it. I tried drawing cinnamon. It didn't turn out well. But anyway, these are my notes. I did write a lot of crap stuff down because there was a lot to remember. So let's get on to the damn video. Please. Okay, cinnamon. Cinnamon is like one of the most common, most typical herbs ever used. It is actually a tree bark. I don't have actual regular cinnamon sticks to show you. I just have cinnamon powder. Which I don't know where that is. It's somewhere in my messy kitchen. But anyway, cinnamon, it is associated with the element of fire. It is a masculine herb, and it's ruled by the planets. It's ruled by the sun. It is very commonly used in incense and potpourris. It gives, when being burned or when you smell it, it gives a nice warming feeling. Warms you up. It is used. First, I'll talk about the magical properties. It is used in sanctifying an area or sacred space, bringing more of a spiritual mood to your ritual space. It's used in a lot of healing spells, clarification spells, or cleansing, protection rituals. It can also be used in love spells, spells for happiness, prosperity and money, and job and careers. And then it can also be used to enhance the libido, if you know what I mean. Why did I just do that? Anyway. So, in combination with the prosperity, if you mix it with the herbs, cloves, cardamom, nutmeg, and ginger, it'll also enhance the prosperity effect. You could also, those little cheap cinnamon broomsticks you can get at the dollar store or thrift store, or like pretty much anywhere you can get those at. Those can be hung in the house, right above your entry of the house. They can be hung over the house for protection, prosperity, and happiness. Keep peace in the house. Which I'm about to buy me one because Yule's coming up. Now, the medical uses of cinnamon, it has quite a few. Mostly it is used for treating upset stomach, car sickness, morning sickness, especially if you're pregnant. But the only thing is, if you are pregnant, you should only ingest little amounts, because too much can disrupt the pregnancy and mess something up. So I would only take teeny amounts, or like sprinkle a little bit into like a smoothie, or sprinkle it on your breakfast, like a pancake or something. Don't eat large amounts of it if you're pregnant. What else? It also helps with digestive problems, help treating constipation. If mixed with the tea with other herbs, not just by itself. Like, for example, you can mix it with a little bit of ginger, along with green tea. I usually do that, and it will help clear out your system. It also helps to treat gas, and bloating. And it can also be used to help treat diarrhea. Now, warning, when you do drink cinnamon tea, it will give you a warming effect, like your body will heat up. If you don't like your body feeling like it's on fire, or you don't like that heating effect, I wouldn't drink cinnamon tea or eat cinnamon for that matter, straight up like that. Okay, the next part, yeah, I'm looking at my notes. The best method for treating morning sickness or nausea is getting cinnamon gum and chewing that, so you're not waiting for the tea or anything like that, so you can just hurry open it and use it. But don't use too much cinnamon gum. Too much can burn the hell out of your mouth and cause damage to your mouth if you eat too much at once. Do not drink and or use cinnamon medical-wise if you have ulcers, because it will irritate the hell out of them. Like I was saying earlier, the tea gives you that warming effect. It's perfect for if you have colds or the flu and you're feeling nauseated and you're feeling like you know how it is when you have a cold or flu, you feel like you're freezing, no matter what you do, drink cinnamon tea or eat cinnamon with something, like put it in apple cinnamon cider or something like that. Don't use it as a topical applicant. That means in creams and stuff, because it can be toxic to the skin in that form. It can also be used to help treat toothaches as the cinnamon oil. It's not as effective as clove oil for toothaches, but it does help with toothaches. And let's move on to the what it can be used for in cooking purposes. Now, like I said, cinnamon is a very common herb. You'll see it in a lot of people's herb cabinets or spice rack, whatever the hell you want to call it. Not just witches. It is very commonly used in baking, like cinnamon bun, cinnamon is used in apple pie, pumpkin pie, all kinds of pies and stuff like that you can mix it with. Also in combination with sugar, you can mix it with sugar to make cinnamon sugar, but I'll typically mostly eat coconut sugar because I don't want to get into that. Okay, but it can also be in good combinations with apples. I also do have a little tidbit trick my grandma taught me. If you take a couple slices of fresh apples and some cinnamon sticks, put it in a wax warmer or oil burner, like a big one. If you put that in combination with it with a little bit of water, it'll actually make your house smell like a fresh apple pie without all the fragrant chemical crap that you get with wax cubes. It smells amazing. And it also goes good with squashes, pumpkins, oranges. It can be used in ciders, especially around Samhain or Yule, which is coming up. It's a mulling spice, which means it can be used with wine and ciders, like I was saying, and baking. Well, yeah, I already said that. Trying to think, what else? I think that is all the information I was able to come up with, and I hope everybody enjoyed the video. The next herb that I will be covering in my Herbs 101 series is trying to stay in the alphabetical order here. I will cover catnip in the next video because I know a lot of witches, we use catnip quite a bit. Because since almost every witch I know has cats. So I decided I'm going to cover catnip in the next video. So yeah, that's it. Until next time, Merry Heart and Blessed Be. Or, wait, no, 1 second. If you have an herb you really want me to cover, just put it in the comment box. Or like I said, go to my Facebook. I'll put a link to it on there, on this video. On my Facebook channel, not my Facebook. And leave me a recommendation of what herb you would want me to cover. Or not just herb, it can also be resins. I will cover resins as well. Whatever. I can't even pronounce that word. Anyway, until next time, Merry Heart and Blessed Be.